Hey, it's Emily Hutchins Amber, the Buttery Babe, and today we're making my take on Vietnamese sizzling Saigon crepes. They're not quite traditional because we're going to make them vegetarian, but they're really quick and easy and just have a few simple ingredients. In the bowl, we have 2 cups of rice flour, we have a can of coconut milk, we have a pinch of ground turmeric, and half a cup of potato starch, or you can use cornstarch. And then there's just a bunch of garnishes. So we have bean sprouts, fried tofu, green onions fresh from my next door neighbor's garden, some mint, lime, little bit of julienne cucumbers, and then some Boston lettuce. And I'll show you how to do the Boston lettuce a little bit later. But first things first, we're going to set up the crepe batter. The crepe batter, you're going to want it to rest for at least 20 minutes after you make it, but you could let it rest up to 24 hours. Grab my salt. So the sizzling Saigon crepes are really fun because, well, we're going to make them vegetarian. They're also gluten-free, so that makes it fun. So this was the 2 cups of rice flour, and to that I'm adding the half a cup of starch. So today we're using potato, but you could also use cornstarch. And then we're going to put in a nice big healthy pinch of kosher salt and a little bit of turmeric. The turmeric's going to give it some flavor, some added health benefits, but also an amazing bright yellow color. So it'll look like it's made with pure egg yolks, and in fact there's no eggs in here at all. So we're just going to mix that together. I'm going to put in a little bit more turmeric and give that a quick whiskey, and then we're going to mix in the coconut milk. So it's going to have this lovely flavor from the coconut milk. You want to make sure before you open your can that you give it a shake to keep all the fats in there distributed. And we're going to mix that together, and it's going to be on the stove. Our pan is preheated. We're going to put in a little splash of oil, and then our tofu. And our tofu we bought already fried. We just want it to warm through a little bit, and it's going to actually cook inside the crepes. Traditionally, this would be shrimp or maybe some pork shoulder, but we're going vegan today. So that's got a nice sizzle. You can hear it going. And we're just going to take some of our beautiful turmeric-laden crepe batter and pour it in. You know, this is going to be a little bit thicker than a traditional crepe. But hear how happy and sizzling it is. And while that's cooking, we're going to sprinkle on a couple of bean sprouts, and then we're going to cover it for just a minute. It's been just about a minute, and you can see that the crepe has cooked almost about an inch of the way in. You see how bright yellow that turmeric came as it was cooking? I'm going to loosen it up a little bit, make sure we're happy. I'm going to see if our flipping skills are as good as they used to be, nice and loose. Okay, and now that's going to keep cooking. Nice and sizzly. This, just another drizzle of oil to keep it going. This was not a non-stick pan, though I would suggest that this is a very old pan and it is naturally non-stick from being used for so long. Again, we're going to cover it up and let that cook for another minute or so. In another minute, let's just take the cover off that beautiful crepe. See how nice it is? You can see it sizzling, where it gets its name. Now, we're just going to slide that out onto the plate. And then we're going to come back around the counter and I'll show you how we eat it. Look at it. It's beautiful golden from the turmeric. It's got that nice burst of protein from the tofu. It's gluten-free. It's vegan. I don't know what else you could ask for. Oh, wait, I do. It's delicious. We're going to make these appetizer size. So I'm just going to cut them in quarters. You could make them smaller to start with, but that's the size of my pan. So now, to eat it, super fun. And take our lettuce leaf, and we're going to put a piece of crepe in there, a couple pieces of cucumber for crunch. This is beautiful mint out of my garden. Piece or 2 of that. Little squeeze of a lime. Yum. And then Vietnamese dipping sauce. You could technically dip the whole thing in there, but I'm a mess. So I'm just going to take a little bit and drizzle. It's Emily Hutchins Adler, the Buttery Babe, with my vegan, gluten-free take on Vietnamese sizzling Saigon pancake. Mm-hmm.